Did you see a polar bear swim in an extremely cold temperature? What about riding a camel for a long travel in the desert? Have you experienced swimming with the fishes and other sea creatures in the ocean? Or to have a nature trip with the animals in the forest?
Baby have been left behind. The baby must cling on for dear life. Even the most vulnerable.
Good day, dear pupils! It's me, your teacher, AJ, and welcome back to another episode of learning. This is Super Science. This time, we talk about the adaptation of the animals in order for them to survive in a particular place or environment. In today's episode, you will be able to learn the different places or those different places or environment as we talk about animals' habitat. For that, don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel, Chin Makadat, share and like this video if you learned a lot from this episode, and of course, don't forget to click the bell button for you to become updated. Are you ready? Let's do it! Right, I am going to show you a different pictures and I want you to describe each pictures. Are you ready? Okay, the first picture is... What can you say about this picture? Anyone? Go to our second picture. What can you say about this picture? Okay. Let's move on to our third picture. What can you say about this picture? And then for the last picture we have... Can you describe this picture? Job. Okay, don't forget those pictures and your descriptions because those pictures has something to do with our lesson for today as we talk about animals' habitat. But the question is, what is a habitat? Say habitat. Again. Once more. Okay. A habitat is a place where an organism lives. Meaning to say, this is the place or the environment where the animals are living. Like as human, we live in a thing that we call as home or a house or in the community. So, just like the animals, they have also a community or a place where they are living, and that is what we call habitat. Let's proceed to the different kinds of habitat. Read after me, okay? We have forest habitat, ocean habitat, wetland habitat, and desert habitat. Let us identify those habitats one by one. Forest habitat. There are many plants and trees in forest habitats. This kind of habitat provides a lot of water. Animals get food, shelter, and protection in a forest. In other words, forest habitat is where most of the animals and other organisms survive. Since in this kind of habitat, they have food, shelter, water, and even protection from predators. All of the elements in forest habitat are important elements for the animals in order for them to survive. Next, we have ocean habitat. The surface of the earth is partly covered by oceans. An ocean is a large body of salty water. Sharks, dolphins, whales, eels, and other organisms live in this kind of environment. Meaning, ocean habitat is the habitat suited for marine animals like sharks, dolphins, corals, and other animals that need salty water. Another kind of habitat is wetland habitat. Wetlands such as ponds, lakes, and streams are shallow freshwater habitats. Animals living in these places eat insects, snails, and crayfish. They also eat the plants they grow in or near the water. In this kind of habitat, it has a combination of land and water. That is why it is called wetland. One of the difference between ocean habitat and wetland habitat is its water. Because the water in the ocean is salty while in wetland is fresh water, which is suited for crabs, worms, and fishes that survive in a fresh water and not a salty water. Lastly, we have the desert habitat. Desert animals have the ability to keep water in their bodies. Scorpions and wolf spiders have thick body coverings that help them prevent or reduce moisture loss. Their kidneys also concentrate urine so that they excrete less water. Amazing, diba? Well, in this kind of habitat has a huge or wide area where only few animals and plants can live. Just like in a cold desert. Because of extremely low temperature, only few animals like polar bears and penguins can live to this place. The same in a hot desert, where scorpions, rattlesnakes, and camels are able to live. These animals endure the extreme temperature because of their special skills of adaptation that helps them to survive. That is the different kinds of habitat. Again, what are those? Forest habitat, ocean habitat, wetland habitat, and desert habitat. Can you repeat? Very good! I will give you a round of applause. Now, I am pretty sure that when I tell you an animal, you can perfectly identify where that animal lives. Now, let's try to do an activity. And this is your activity. Okay, let me read the direction. Match the animals in column A to its habitat in column B. I know that this is very easy for you, so I give you time to answer this activity, and timer starts now. That is our lesson for today. I hope that you learned a lot from this video lesson. Again, I am your teacher AJ, and see you again next time for another episode of learning. This is Super Science. Bye-bye!